Sometimes I have to.
Hello.
Totally forgot we were doing this.
Totally forgot that we were just doing that. My little fairy dust wand, just like we got in our fantasy world.
Yeah,
and we were actually just saying, she said, I'm just going to let you take the lead. I said, well, good, because I am the best leader. But then she's got to take over sometimes because I get a little out of control. But this probably isn't going to be any different. But I would like to say, hi, I'm Misbehavin', and this is my sister Crow, Dahlia, and you are here with us to Redrum. Misbehavin's Redrum. And if Redrum actually sees this, send us some money because we are promoting the hell out of you. But it's not really Redrum, it's more like our murder. But a murder is a whole bunch of crows, and we need a hell of a lot more of you all to really get this place getting going and all the topics that we want to talk about. Yeah. But there is a few things that we want to run down before we get into our mode. We need to have a conversation about our promoters and our sponsor of affordable dumpster rental for all of your dumpster needs. They are going to be here for you. And Steve, well, you're gonna you get to meet Steve. He is going to be the one that you really want on the phone, kind of like Jake from that SF business. But
the khakis.
Yeah, Steve is our Jake of affordable dumpster rental. So Rob Wilds from Antisocial Network, play that. Play that reel.
Thanks for calling Affordable Dumpster Rental.
Yay,
this is Steve. How can I help you today?
Well, that was a fast
like
answer.
Justin Timberlake.
Hi, Steve. So long story short, I'm getting ready to put my home in the market. I have 20 years of junk I need to get rid of as soon as possible. Can I get a quote, please?
I would be happy to help you.
20 years is
Let's find you the perfect dumpster for your project.
Show it out.
5
That
minutes
was so
later.
easy, Steve. A
So
huge
easy.
load off my mind. I honestly thought renting a dumpster would cost a lot more money. I'm so glad I called Affordable Dumpster Rental. 5 stars to you, Steve.
5 stars to Affordable Dumpster Rental, actually. Due to the fact that we work with so many customers all across the country, we are able to offer discounted professional contractors rates to everybody, every day. Thanks again for calling. We'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome.
Yay!
Great work, Steve. Great work.
That was absolutely great work, Steve.
Great work, Steve.
And my sister Crow Dahlia here, she definitely pinpoint. That kind of sounded like it might lead up to a date.
Yeah.
It was definitely.
She was impressed.
She was impressed.
Okay.
So be impressed with Steve. Call Affordable Dumpster Rental and get all of your crap out. All right. But as we get back to our crap, we want to also thank Antisocial Network for giving us the stage tonight and every Sunday night. We do appreciate it. And if you're not live with us right now, good morning, sunshine. Good night, honey. Whatever you need to do in your news feed in the next week or so, continue to watch, all right? Because we've got some stuff. Yes.
Why are you jealous of Steve, man?
Oh my God, everybody's kind of jealous of Steve. We're kind of having a crush on Steve, and I have to say, he kind of reminds us of Justin Timberlake's older brother, maybe.
Yeah. Like the one we were playing in our head.
Yeah, and it was very
I was saying fuck yeah, not fuck you to Steve. Fuck yeah, Steve.
I'm tripping over something and I'm trying to fix myself.
We're sitting, but yet she's still tripping. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
There's a lot going on.
A lot going on. So back to what our beginning is. Thanking Antisocial Network and all the trippery that is happening right now. But we also want to remind you guys on also Monday night, we have Antisocial Network has Ghosted, and that is paranormal activity and debunking and enjoying all the spiritual things that we don't know if it's for real, but you know damn well that it is. And if you feel that, then tune in. All right.
Might as well get a laugh out of it.
We just got a preview of what the new theme to Russell Shoot is going to be for Tuesday night. And it is rocking badass. Yeah. And I have to say, all your copyrights that you want to flag people on YouTube, guess what? Oh my God. They just did something so much better, and it is original. So make sure you tune in on that Tuesday night. I just want to hear the song again because it's pretty good. It's pretty catchy. I'm pretty impressed. Wait, what was it? What was the hook of it?
The little thing that we liked at the end.
Yes. What was it? Now, see
sticky and something.
Sticky and hot.
Sticky and hot. And if
Can you play it once more?
Oh my God, sticky and hot. If any,
we want to do a sneak peek right here on Redrum.
Absolutely. Plug the shit out of that, brother, because that was worth it.
Now I'm just thinking about sandwiches.
Sticky and hot.
Okay, yes.
Okay, you get the food. I'm going to think of sticky and hot. I don't know. What made me it's good.
The beast comes out in the dead of night. Wrestle, shoot, eats a Tuesday night. Rob and Chris don't pull those punches, bitch. Wrestle, shoot, breaking it down. Wrestle, shoot, telling the facts. Wrestle, shoot,
punching everybody down. That's who they're punching.
Wrestle, shoot,
hey, punch that thing. We don't know. That might not be the word.
Never escapes their sight. Coming at you live every Tuesday night.
Yes. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. He definitely needs credit. Sticky and motherfucking hot. Absolutely. I don't think that they can do it right now. I really hope they can't. I don't know.
I'm just picturing Steve's eyebrows.
All right.
Rhythm of this
so
song.
We have no clue, and this is probably a question for our OG pro, Rob Wild. As that was playing, do you actually get to hear our commentary, or are you just watching us on the screen? What happens?
Oh yeah, no,
there?
It's just like gut shank theater. I can hear every word you all say, and so can everybody
Yay!
else. Hell
Good.
yeah!
Because our commentary behind all of our visuals, that's what you guys need to feel in order to know us. You really just got to hang out with us.
But you can't.
But you can't.
But you can get
but you know what? In the future, because we will be having a tour, baby. I promise you. In the future, you will see the cackling crows throwing it down all over the country. I kind of want to see the world, so Australia I'll watch.
I want to fix my hair.
If there's some room for if there's room in Australia for Misbehaving and Sister Dahlia, I would really love a shout out. All right, I will answer my phone for some Australian phone number. I'll tell you that. Anyway, let's go down under. Right. So, anyway, that's badass though. Sticky and hot. Down under. Oh my. All right, let's get off the sticky and hot because I'll tell you what, I've been waiting for my sticky hot night. And with Steve. Well, no, I kind of like
nerdy, educated eyebrow types.
I don't know. I'm kind of liking the one that needed the dumpster.
Oh,
she sounded pretty hot. She sounded pretty hot.
No.
All right.
No, ma'am.
So,
no, ma'am.
All right. Well, maybe in your bedroom, but not in mine. All right. I don't know what she's talking about, sister. She always trying to tame somebody.
Listen,
no.
And some people like it.
Look,
so let's just not even go there. Okay. So,
I really want to go there, and I'm sure we will.
I'm a boss in the bedroom. Okay. Let's just see. Reel it in.
See, now you're really mysterious in me right now. All right. So listen, we don't know what we're doing. All right. So she has no clue what my topic of my heart is. I feel a little short here, sister. What happened? I got up and now
I'll scoot back.
All right, so
what do you mean to do?
So we're gonna see this because this is the Destroyer, and I kind of feel I don't know.
Oh.
Like maybe I picked the wrong shirt, but it
No,
really
you didn't.
wasn't.
You
No,
didn't.
because it
Okay.
was my first choice and it was sentimental
There you go.
of nostalgia. Okay.
Okay.
And so we'll give the rundown.
Okay.
We've been misbehaving's Redrum
Yeah.
and our little just cackling shit, whatever comes out of our
The
mouths. So just
unplanned
the unplanned, because you know
gibberish that
what?
comes out after a work week.
I love unplanned. All right. Even though I am like a planner, but lately I'm having to give all of that away. I don't want to plan nothing no more because nothing ever works out the way that
We can plan it. We got to be prepared to change and
be
flow
prepared
and-
to change it. And
You
that
can-
is what the topic for this past month has basically all reels in. It's a spider web of just coming together to make this beautiful chaos,
It's
right?
my magic.
And oh my God, it is
web of-
absolutely magic.
Yeah.
Because with all the ups and downs of tenfold, you put something out, oh, it's going to come back to you. You
Mhm.
better be careful. Karma is real.
It's real.
So yeah, we've all gotten bitten and whatnot, but it's all about learning.
Yep.
And that's what I've been doing. Major transformation this month. We just had the full moon. And eventually when we have some organized, planned things going on for our topics and whatnot, we're going to get into a whole bunch of other stuff, celestial and astrology and all that other great stuff of all this energy that flows. But let me tell you, all this real, it has to be real, genuine. So she has no clue what I have been going through. This is literally the first time that we are sitting down, even talking since last Sunday when we were here with you all. So
Or would you like the check-in? Like, are you alive? What's going on? Are you okay?
Yes.
But
So
that's
that,
it.
but nothing
We're not,
on.
yeah. We don't have time. And we don't, and honestly, you don't want to hear someone's stuff and then like, okay, I gotta go by. So it's rude, it's rude.
Extremely
We'd rather
rude.
wait until we can talk.
Yeah, because if it's scripted, then how is that like? It's not genuine.
Yeah.
So
I'm
everything.
not an actor either. I suck at that, or else I'd be rich.
So
Okay.
I am a performer, but I don't perform either. My persona
I'm lying to you right now.
is. Oh, baby, lie to me. Lie to me, sister.
We're gonna push it, bro.
Anyway,
That's a lie.
I won't be lying to you, all right? Everything that you see is, it's
a real thing.
stupefied sometimes, but it is a real thing. So, what has been going on?
Yeah.
We just entered full moon status a couple days ago, and we're about to, in about a week or so, we're going to be going into Mercury retrograde. And I know that most of you probably don't know anything about that, and we don't even have to touch base really, but I'm going to give you some pointers. In a week that actually, I think it might be the day before you see us. So keep this in mind, folks.
But it lasts for about a month.
It lasts. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be about a month and a half. But I'm just going to give you some pointers. Try to think positive going into a day-by-day situation. Let's not think about tomorrow and how we're going to respond and react to things that happen tomorrow.
We should do that anyway, though.
Maybe.
Right? I mean, that's
We absolutely
live like
should.
that.
But I, being in the funk that I've been in, and if anybody has been paying attention to us,
Life-changing things.
Life-changing things. Things that I have really been forced last week, past couple of weeks that we've been talking on Sundays, it really comes back around of releasing all this stuff that continues to fester inside of us. And it is the past. It is our hurt that we continue to struggle with. And in order to not struggle with that anymore, we have to realize that we are human. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes choices that you never know what choices are going to actually bring with consequences or in blessings. But you also do have to live life with intuition and your gut and wanting to see maybe a different way if the way that you've been living is maybe not working for you anymore.
Right. Yep.
And this morning, I really I got up, it was very positive, and like yesterday I had a cry fest, and boy, it was a 24-hour cry fest of, oh my God, this is complete change. And I need to find my happy, because the only person that is suffering right now is me, continuing to hold on to things that I cannot change and things that I need to be okay in myself of saying that maybe some things weren't my fault. But I've carried all those grievances with me for a very long time. My life is about 30 years of me creating it, of this life. And this morning, as I was, all right, bitch, you're going to get up. You're going to feel better. You are not going to cry today. The first thing that happened when I opened up social media, and again, I haven't been able to really talk with the world, like with anybody. I have been in a reflection of myself, hating what I have been seeing in the mirror, but knowing that it's not that I hate it. It actually means that I still care.
Yeah.
Because
you need to learn how to love it in a different way.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody goes through their funk. But
I don't. I'm fucking perfect.
Oh my God, you are perfect. That's why you're sitting here, because I need somebody to fucking like just give me.
Oh my God.
You are. We all are. And that's what I needed to wake up this morning and say, hey, you are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to start believing that. We need to start feeling that. We need to like absolutely know that regardless what we go through, it is just those moments.
Right.
We are going to get through them. Even if it feels like the sky is falling. And yes, my sky has been feeling as if it is just crushing everything. But this morning and not even just this morning, I truly have been, it has been a very wild ride.
Yeah.
I feel up and down in just sporadic moments. And most people would call that bipolar.
No.
And yeah, I think we're all a little bipolar, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I do believe
yes.
that it is just me having to be forced to see everything around needs to change in order for you to grow.
Right.
All right. So this morning I opened up my Facebook page for the first time in days, and it really kind of sucks because I have a really big following, but I haven't been paying attention to anybody because I felt like nobody was paying attention to me at my darkest times. And I'm starting to realize that it wasn't that they didn't want to pay attention to me. It was more or less the world saying that I needed to do this on my own, and solely for myself.
Right.
Because if I can't feel comfortable with the things that have been happening with me, then I truly can't express good things or even love or anything, for that matter. I have completely lost myself, but I didn't lose myself forever. I am on a journey of being extremely happy to finding more.
Right.
But I've had a lot of dark times, and I do want to say that if you are in time of need, there's always somebody to reach out to, either Antisocial Network, me misbehaving, Dahlia. If it's not us, considering that, we're here once a week, we are real people. We have jobs and, life happens and whatnot. But if you are truly feeling alone, 988 is Suicide Awareness Hotline and mental health. And that is the crisis center that you can definitely reach out to.
Your local areas usually have outreaches with churches or any of your I don't know what they were called, the municipal services.
There's,
They have stuff
I'm
like
sure that there's lots of things, but I'm going to just speak from myself that when I'm in a dark hole, I don't want anybody to see me, especially in my community. That is just for me,
Right.
and I'm sure it affects a lot of people.
Well, you can go to
when,
like a neighboring
you
community.
know,
You don't necessarily have to go
right.
to your grocery
But
store.
if you are in
spew
your
business.
hole and you truly need to talk to somebody that isn't going to judge because they don't know you, they are solely there just to talk to you, and maybe give you some resources close that where you can feel comfortable with going.
Yeah.
All right. So that's important.
Yeah.
With the holidays coming up, there's going to be a lot of issues getting brought up. And winter, we know that that season is, for those that live in the South, a big middle finger to you. All right, buddy. But yeah,
we choose
not
to
even-
live here. This is our
see,
fault.
No,
We
actually,
choose
I
it.
didn't really choose to live here. I begged when I bought my 2 homes that we would not be living here in the cold. But unfortunately, we have some loves that we don't want to leave just yet. And this is where this morning I opened up my Facebook, and being in the past, just consuming and crying it all out and having to let go, I found the most horrific news of my nostalgia of my life before this 30-year life that I've had and I've created, being who I am now. And one of my deepest friends from my youth, my first life, well, maybe a couple after,
Like your
but
third life.
my third life. Yeah, maybe. I started very young.
Yeah.
It was a trying time. We pretty much could do anything we wanted. We weren't supervised, and Miss Behaven definitely got her name very young. But my dear friend, Todd Awful Perkins, I found out yesterday he was at work, and he was a punk rock musician. He was in the first band that my life consumed with my ex-husband, and great musician. We're going to end up, I got to take hold on.
Wait a minute.
So yesterday, he went to work with one of our other mutual friends, and he literally said that he felt like he was going to die. And he was for real. He said that yesterday that it was going to be his last day, that he was going to die. And it wasn't because of mental health. It wasn't because of anything that he thought physical, except for that strong feeling that he was going to die. And something was going on. And he did go to the hospital the day before, saying that something is not right, something's going on. And they literally did not pay any attention to him. They sent him off saying that they didn't see anything, but they didn't test. Okay. And they sent him away. And the next day, yesterday, he still felt this very strongly that something was wrong. And his coworker, one of his very long-term best friends, said, "Brother, you really need to go back to the doctor." And he said, "They're not really going to help me." And they sat talking and just going through all of the things you talk about if you feel like you're really going to be, that's your last day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't even imagine what that conversation was, considering that he lived such a wonderful, very struggling, like most punks, most us rockers from back in the day, and the ones that just wanted to rebel because we knew better than anybody else. It was that time. And yeah, this life today sucks, man. Y'all got too many rules. We were able to do shit. But anyway, literally just a couple of hours after he said those words, Todd suffered a heart attack and died. And it wasn't anything that he could stop. At 57 years old, he said goodbye to us in his own way. I have been feeling him all day. Yesterday, I don't know what was happening with me yesterday, but oh my God, it literally was about 36 hours that I was on a cry fest. And sometimes you just need to do that. So even all of those macho guys out there, don't bullshit us. We all know. Everybody sometimes just needs to lock themselves up. Maybe not literally. Please don't.
You can hide away and do it and have a moment.
Whatever you need to do to be able to
purge. You gotta purge.
You gotta purge. And
it's
that
just like all the bullshit we're talking about.
Definitely what is happening in my material life of transformation. You got to get rid of that shit before winter.
Yeah.
Declutter. Everybody needs to declutter because if you declutter your home and your space, your mind actually gets decluttered too.
Well, and everything too, like change your eating habits. There's a lot going on. I actually was just talking to my son about this yesterday when I saw him. He's having a bout with anxiety again, and he was born with like bad intestinal health. And I don't know, it's from like his dad's side of the family, long story, but his whole life I've been like studying nutrition and I fed them the way that I thought that I needed to help him and blah, blah, blah. So the only way I've fought anxiety, which obviously is a mild case compared to many people, is health and nutrition and sunlight and mindset and sleep routine and pulling away from the bullshit that's pushing the buttons. You know what I mean? Because you can't control everything around you unless you remove yourself from it. You can't control other people. You can't control.
For somebody that always wants to be in control, that's a hard pill to swallow. But let me tell you, since I've been letting
I'm a cardinal sign. I'm the alpha female in my world. And of any female I've ever met, there's 2 females I've met that I was like, okay, yep, I'll do that.
I want to be one of those females.
No, just because they're so large and in charge and educated and like they knew what the fuck they were talking about, you know, and so you're like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll do that right now. I'll do it. Please don't kill me.
Yeah.
But I'm usually the one I'm pretty stern. You know, I'm like pretty chill on here, but I'm pretty stern, you know, and like parental about things. Like shit has to happen.
Oh, yeah. She is a bitch in charge. That's for sure.
But I'm the bitch that looks out for your best interest.
Yes.
I'm not the controlling, like I'm not trying to put my thumb on you and like hold you down.
Yeah.
Well,
cheers on that
note.
Cheers on that note.
But yeah, so I just want what's best for everybody. So back to that, the winter and all that stuff, you guys have to really get on health. You know, I'm so sorry to hear about your friend, by the way. And that shit is fucking scary. My dad died literally at the same age of a heart attack, and he curled up in a ball and passed on the couch in his tidy whities and his tube socks. My mom found him at 3:30 in the morning, and I got the call, and I had to go and deal with all the bullshit with my dad on the couch in tube socks and say goodbye to my dad that way, which to me was quite peaceful. I got to tell you, I look at death in a different way. I don't want to, God, no, please don't let it happen to my children. But I just think, you know, I just look at it different. And I just am thankful when people don't have to suffer, you know, like, holy shit.
I agree on that one.
Like the suffering. Oh, you know.
I agree on that one. My first thing is if I find out that I am like a terminal thing and have to be really taken care of and just for everybody to like, I'm a firm believer that if you really know what's right for you in a clear state of mind, when emotions get tied together, again, I'm really firsthand experiencing that, and I am an advocate for mental health and suicide awareness, only because I have very deep ties to that subject. It's not even a subject. It is a tormenting, gut-wrenching feel. If you truly feel that that is the only thing that you have left, I promise you there is so much more that you have left to do. And I have to emphasize on this because it really has been
there really is an imbalance, and that's the problem, because it takes our power from us, and that's what's scary. Like, you know, you hear about cancer all the time. Cancer is such a big deal in our society right now, but it's not the biggest deal. But that's all you
there's
hear
a lot
about.
of breakthroughs nowadays, and you never know what is going to happen.
But that's not,
you know.
But my point is, with like something like cancer, everybody's so overwhelmed, even though there's so many things that can help these patients. Whether it's going to work out or not, we don't know, right? But with the mental, the hidden things, because that's not something you can see, you know, and they're trying to do so much with that and look at dimensions of the brain and all that stuff. But there's so much tied to other parts of our body and all that stuff. It's an unknown thing. And everybody acts like they know. We talked about this on one of the shows. We all think we know everything. We don't fucking know anything.
We don't know nothing.
All we know is how our body and our mind react to the things we put in it, the things we do, the things other people are doing to us. That's what we know. And if we can't figure out how to compartmentalize those things and get the help we need, which is very difficult sometimes, especially when we're talking about insurance, like your friend.
Yeah.
That probably was a bullshit insurance situation, honestly. Yeah. And that's the way of the world now. And sadly, I mean, maybe it was meant to go that way. So he didn't get tied up and tubed up and bullshit happening to him. I mean, who know? We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't fucking know. But he didn't suffer, thank God.
I'm proud of him. He was a badass rock star.
He didn't suffer.
And in the near future, I'm going to put a tribute together, only because he really rocked. And we all rock around here.
Did you want to plug your Facebook page?
You know what? I will put a link up, but we're going to end up putting something together, and I'll probably play it for next Sunday.
Yeah.
If you guys are interested in just some nostalgia. But with that being said, that is why, of course, when your friends die or people, it's not like we talked all the time. Like, we literally were so distant from our lives now. But anytime we were able to comment and say, oh my God, you remember this time? I don't have any connections to my childhood or my young adulthood, except for a very few people. And he was one of those handful of people that knew me before my life now. Of
like someone that could speak at your funeral. That's what I call it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, well, damn, Todd, I'm really sorry that I am not probably going to be able to attend your funeral.
But you're going to tribute.
But damn, if somebody wants to bring me to California, El Cajon, Ocean Beach, Santee, yes, that's where all of this is going to go down. And I truly wish, if I wasn't literally across the country,
but you can
I would really love to do that. So right now, this morning, with me having to be faced with letting go of the past, and everybody has to do this of some sort or another. And we've been like kind of going bam, 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 but it really is rolling together.
It
was.
I need to say this to you.
Okay, interrupt to say it, baby.
I have to, because it's really for real when the shit happens one thing after the other, You know, like they always say, like, things happen in threes. Or is true, but
it's like 9, 12, 15.
Yeah, and it's weirdly, I started like a spiral about right when we met, and I was like, what the fuck? Like every day it was something really dumb, and mine was a little different.
I started feeling like I was the curse. I was like, what the fuck? Do you just meet me and now all this shit's happening to you?
I had
no.
I think we just met at the right time.
The right time.
Because I really feel like I was being tested. My temperament was being tested, I think, because I went through a phase where I was such a bitch. Like, dude, I would spiral and be like, whoa, like, I'll kill all you motherfuckers, you know? But
that's West, chill!
Like, did I ask you to fucking speak? Like, you know, I was like really a bitch. If shit didn't go down, because I am the head of everything. I'm the head of the household. I'm the head of the kids and the head of the business and all this stuff. And I just want to make sure if everyone in my area can't follow suit, then you're getting out of here right now, because the shit's going down. I'm locking up. The zombies are fucking coming.
We're whipping your fucking shit
done.
in.
Like, so that's how I am. You're in or you're out. Pick a team. You got 2 seconds. Nope, too late.
And oh my God.
There was a delay. Get the fuck out. Like,
she's totally been like, shoot me down. No, bitch, we ain't doing this. You are
fucking
not
around.
bringing.
Yeah.
We're not fucking around.
Don't bring that shit to my house. Like, yeah. I can't. Okay.
This is a negative-free zone.
Butterflies
We're
and
not allowed to be
unicorns.
negative.
Yeah, I can't do it. So,
and that is the reason why we are in Dahlia's house and not in Misbehaving Studio. Only because, oh shit, I'm choking myself up. I'm not even smoking yet. Oh,
I have this effect on people.
I
do.
I don't know. That is, I really think that was like a sign of saying, yeah, we're in the positive setting right now because my little dark hole needs to be smudged out and cleansed.
Yeah.
And I truly believe, what is that? That's us.
Yeah, that's us. Like you're beacon, like reel it in. Come to shore. Fucking idiot.
So listen, the nostalgia of everything that's been going on. We love to remember our memories, but again, that is what they are. They are our memories.
Yeah.
We could keep them in our heart. We can give PSA. We say fuck around here. Fuck yeah, we do. And the fucking point is the nostalgia that we are letting go, especially in our grieving stages. I am grieving, and everything is a grieving state.
You should.
Especially when you're purging, even like the great sweater that you don't want to get rid of, but you know that you can't fit.
Well, you're grieving.
Can't fit, you know.
You're grieving other things
but
too. I'm sorry I keep playing my hair. It's so weird.
Todd was one of my nostalgias of holding on to my childhood past. And it wasn't even childhood, it was young adult. Of me making all kinds of fucked up choices.
Yeah.
But if I didn't make those choices, I wouldn't be here today to be able to give you the encouragement and the love and the support. I will absolutely give it to you, baby.
I'll be calling you next month when my shit goes through.
I'm going to preach it. Listen, we might feel like losers at times. Not this bitch. She's fucking sister fucking queen, all right?
Yeah.
But people start getting down on themselves. I am going to speak about myself that I know I'm a badass.
Yeah.
And I know I'm a motherfucking rock star.
Yeah.
And the only reason why you're tuning into us is because we look real good on screen, because you wouldn't have stopped to even pay attention to us if you didn't think that we were worth your attention. Right. So I'm going to tell you that you're worth my attention. You're worth her attention. And if you need attention, you go out there and get it, okay? What if anything feels good to you? You need to feel it in you. And
I mean, without hurting other people,
without hurting somebody else.
Yeah,
we're talking about positive,
feelings, you know,
positive reinforcements.
Yeah, positive.
Get out of your comfort zone, and if you feel that you need a change to guide you in a better role for not just yourself, but for the people that are around you. The more positive you can feel about you, the more you're going to shine through and through, baby.
Yes.
And I love to shine. Anybody that actually knows me in my life, or even in my past life, I welcome you to stalk the hell out of me. Track me down. She don't like that word. She doesn't like those actions. We are 5-minute warning. 5 minute. 5 minute
Dougie
fresh you're on. We can't help but to do that. Dougie Fresh was fucking, he was fresh, baby. He was fresh.
Oh my God.
But
that was great.
We're your refresh here, okay? But so yes, back to it. I have realized that throughout all of this experience, since we've been coming to you from Antisocial Network, and we created Misbehavin's Redrum with my crow, Miss Dahlia, my sister. Holy shit. We had no clue that we were going to get through all of this just in a month.
And talking and
so you never know what you're going to get. Take risks, take chances, as long as it's positive
healthy,
and healthy,
change it up,
and
self-preserve.
and even if things don't, like, if you go out and you explore and say, you know what, let me go into this new boutique, or let me go shopping, and you don't end up finding anything,
or you have like a Pretty Woman experience, go somewhere else.
ooh.
Okay, let me tell you. Like, so there,
go someplace else.
there were
Don't
like
spend
2
money
years.
on
Don't
somebody
patronize
that's
assholes.
making
Don't patronize assholes. So
and yeah,
I went, like, when I first started my boutique, I'm a
I love
florist
that.
and an artist. And so I first started my boutique in my small town after we started our lives during COVID. Okay. We've been through a shit show, me and my 2 kids by ourselves. And we came back to a town where my son knew people. Okay. And where my son knew people, and we wanted to explore. I went in places by myself, and I was either well received or not. I turned and walked around. If I wasn't well received, I was like, yep.
Yep, bye.
Bye, Badger.
Bye, Felicia. You ain't getting my money today.
And people will either come up to you and say, hey, where'd you go the other night? And then you know they want to see you or not. Don't waste your fucking life with people that don't mean anything to you, or you don't mean anything to them. That's the message. Like, don't waste your time. We're only here for so long.
Life is very short.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah,
so don't. Make sure that you live it to the fullest today, and you appreciate the relationships that you have in your life, even though you might argue, you might disagree.
Yeah.
If those relationships are actually important to you and they make you feel good in your heart, you hold on to them, you work for them, and you express those things that you hold inside that you might feel as resentment, or possibly just anger, or unclarity, or
that's probably communication that needs to happen more than anything.
We tend to think that we're communicating with the people in our lives that mean something. 2-minute warning, baby.
Good job, Rob.
Good job, Rob. That's my unicorn warning. I am a unicorn, baby. Yes, I would be a unicorn. Anyway, but yes, if you feel all glittery inside about the things that you are doing, or anything that you've always wanted to do, you need to explore that. Get yourself out there.
Unicorn,
you are the only one that can find the magic within yourself, because then once you do, you could spread it around, and then we're going to have a circus, baby.
Yeah, then you can come
a mystical fairy experience, and we are the fairies. If you like, I'm a fairy. She's really not. But she is my sister Crow. She does teach me. She guides me. She loves me. She supports me. And I encourage you to find your cheerleading section. People that are going to support you in all of your dreams, because they can come true. If you like spiritual endeavors, the paranormal, I want you to tune in right here on Antisocial Network tomorrow night for Ghosted. And then Tuesday night, if you are a wrestling fan, or if you just like to watch violence, we don't promote violence of any sort, we do it in the ring. We know how to express ourselves in action-packed. But tune in to Russell Shoot on Antisocial Network Tuesday night. And don't forget that the full moon is here. Let's try to be kind to people. But most of important, be kind to ourselves. All right. And tune in to us next Sunday, as we're going to start off Mercury retrograde. And don't be signing any contracts with really knowing what you're looking at. Don't go out spending a whole bunch of money.
Don't join a dating app right now.
Don't be joining dating.
Don't pick up a call from an ex now.
Is she talking to me right now?
Yes, I am.
I guess I can't start new relationships.
I'm talking to myself.
I need friends. And I'm talking about like connections. If somebody actually feels my vibe through this screen,
oh my God,
you go ahead. No, I'm all right, because guess what?
Lost puppies everywhere.
No, I don't care. We're all motherfucking lost puppies, all right? If a lost puppy needs to be petted for a moment, but let me tell you, be respectful to people, all right? If you actually want to reach out and be a friend, be respectful of those new friendships. Definitely take courtesy, boundaries.
Respect boundaries. When somebody says, please stop calling me 25 times a day.
Yeah, don't be a creeper.
Show up on their house.
We like people that are genuine. And let me tell you, I could read you through your texts. So I promise it's more than just your words. I'm going to feel you. If I don't think that you're Yeah.
I don't know. I've
Please
fed you a lot of
but-
bullshit over the last month. I don't
Oh.
know. I'm just kidding.
I think we all tend to,
Wrap
feed
it up.
bullshit.
Wrap it up.
We are wrapping it up.
Or to kisses.
So I'm going to give you 3 kisses, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 to put in your pocket for someone new, and you have a wonderful day. Mwah! Mwah! Mwah!
All right, bye.